welcome back. Let's get you some sports action now. Who says Test cricket is dead? Now take a look at these scenes before the start of play on day 5 between India and England. The crowd wrapped around the periphery of the Lords.
Only one man can get such a rapturous welcome when he walks out to the ground for a practice session. After all, it is the next best option when you don't get a ticket for the real thing. And Ishant was hoping that practice makes perfect. That way he wouldn't have to hold a bat today. The camera's much more fun, you see. Not that Sachin Tendulkar needed any inspiration, but in the crowd was one of his most ardent fans, Eric Clapton. Sorry Eric, Sachin didn't really give you a chance to sing. You look wonderful tonight. You look wonderful is certainly not what these men were saying to each other either. Tempers were frayed as the Indian wickets fell and the English were closing in for the kill.
For 5 and a couple of choice words.
Surprisingly though, the Indian balcony looked quite relaxed with the exception of Yuvraj Singh. After all, his comeback to the Test team is looking less and less likely.
Well, the virtual buzz on the social networking space has also been talking about the great Lord's Test. This is today's writing on the wall. Well, our pick today is that of Warnie's Shane Warne, who said, "Congrats England on a great win at Lord's. Looked like a ripper Test match. India will bounce back at Trent Bridge on Friday. Just can't wait." So in a way, much needed encouragement for both teams at this crucial time. Now, in what was a rather predictable day 1 of the 78th Men's Billiards Nationals here in the city, while the Junior Boys Snooker Championship is also taking place side by side, big names like Pankaj Advani and Geet Sethi trounced their lesser experienced opponents in almost straight frames of 3, while the maximum national title holder Alok Kumar breezed past Ustav Ramani of Gujarat, Ashok Chandelier of the Railways, Saurav Kothari and Dhruv Sitwala also recorded wins in their respective matches. And these are the group stages where we will see the excitement build, and some of the big names soon will compete with each other in the forthcoming days. And with that, we come to the end of this bulletin, but the countdown to the NDTV Hindu Lifestyle Awards have begun, and we here have been making sure that your vote counts for different categories that could also get you a bonanza of a prize. Now, the jury for these awards met today, some of them from the silver screen who graced the occasion, and we leave you with some of these visuals. Thanks for being with us tonight. Good night.
But it's under consideration.
The tax factor is prohibitive. Sometimes you wonder why they...
Academician, yeah. Thank you, Madhu, for coming. Always a pleasure to have you. You always associate. We have actually, as I said earlier, based on our...
By the continuing patronage of people, Saravana Stores is now...
And we are not going to tell, we don't believe in...
None of them have contributed.